Hello, and this is my final flip chart for CI 454. I chose to do my flip chart over major events that happen in the story of the Three Little Pigs. This would be a third grade lesson, and my standard would be with prompting and support, identify characters, settings, and major events in a story. So my first part of the flip chart will start after I read the story to the class. And then the flip chart will come in when we talk about what are the major events. So the first page say, left their mother's house. Now this is the first thing that happens in the story. And I want my students to answer the question, yes, like, is this a major event or is this not a major event? So we'll go to this slide. I'll read that part. And then here's the question part of the flip chart. Is this event a major event or not a major event? So I'll click on the activate little button, the start and stop flip chart vote. The students with their active expressions will either answer A or B. It's a multiple choice question. Is this a major event or not a major event? Okay, well the answer is B, and I will get those results in, and because of the results, that'll be my form of assessment. Like, are my students answering the question correct? Then I'll go back to this page, reveal the answer. So it's not a major event. Okay, then we will go on to another question. The first pig built his house out of straw. Was that a major event or not a major event? So once again, we'll use their active expressions to vote. Another multiple choice question, very similar. The answer is A, and I can use that data that I received from the active expressions to decide whether or not my students are understanding this concept of major event. Go back. Okay, there's the answer. Then we'll go to the next slide. And here we go. The second pig built house out of twigs. Is that a major event or not a major event? So they can answer the question with their active expression. Okay, the answer is major event. Then so on and so forth. We have another one. First and second pig walking to the third pig's house. They get out their active expressions. They answer. The answer is not major. One more slide. Oops, this one. Wolf could not blow the third pig's house down. Question, is this a major event or not a major event? The kids vote. Go back. It's a major event. Now this slide I have a restrictor on, and I can get an idea of how my students are feeling about this topic. So what I would do is, on a scale, great, good, okay, not good, ask the students how they feel about identifying major events from this lesson. Oops, I did not mean to move that little finger. So I would, if I did on great, I would stop here. Students could give me a right in front of them so no one else can see a thumbs up, yes, they feel great, and then good, okay, not good, so on and so forth. So the reason that I chose to do active expressions as my assessment, it's a quick and easy way for students to understand, and it'll show me their own work. So my students cannot copy off of each other on this because it's their own device and it's their own thinking. And then I can use the data pulled from the software to assess whether my students are or are not learning or about major events. So back on this main page, I also put restrictors on these because it's fun and they're pigs. I have a sound clip playing to activate my students, engage them when this first starts, just gets them ready for the activity. I feel like this is a good assessment on whether or not they understand the major events of the Three Little Pigs.